we'll walk and talk here throughout the Cancun airport, at least this terminal. See what we got. See if anybody's got any questions from our trip or recommendations for stuff coming up. Let's see what's going on. We'll find this dog that's been going crazy over here too. As soon as you get out of the security check, they immediately put you into. If anybody sees a section we want to take a walk through, let me know. We'll go check it out. Got Johnny Rockets. Plenty of pretty good food here. Got a little bit of everything. Victoria's Secret to Starbucks. Their typical duty-free area. Checking out the entrance area of the Cancun airport. We're supposed to be out of here yesterday. Flight was canceled along with many others. Get here on time today and we're delayed again. But we checked the flight is on its way. So we're gonna hope that it's going to maintain. So that's your security area there. Handing out free shots of tequila. Your fancy bottles. I think they have some more fancier stuff here. They love their tequila here. So want to see something that they want me to turn back around and check out, let me know. Questions on our trip, let me know. Suggestions for future things. Let's see what we can do. We're still waiting on our flight to even be announced. Actually, we're still waiting on just a delayed status. In case you need a backpack, once you got through security, they got you covered. Just one of the smaller duty-free sections. Shakar, duty-free. Once you get out of duty-free, we got Starbucks, we got Johnny Rockets. Outside you got Victoria's Secret. You got some cosmetic stuff, more cosmetics. A convenience store. Next to Johnny Rockets, we got Panda Express. Yucatan style food. Guacamole. Guy's Burger Shop. He did a pretty good job with that one. You got some more knickknacks and souvenirs, maracas, and guitars, and little Mexican dolls, other instruments. We got the wrestling mask. Got the convenience store. Some jewelry, some local art, some more pottery, all your local artifacts. Let's see, Guys is like the biggest one here. They're doing pizza, they're doing burgers, they're doing sandwiches. Fragrance boutique. One side's food and one side is boutique stuff. Beyond the shop, more fragrances. Hello, Michael. We are definitely exploring the Cancun airport. One little higher class restaurant. We got a wine bar here. Large assortment of wines. Sunglass hut. You travel in sunglasses. Sushi tequila. This is airport in Cancun. We were staying in Cancun for the weekend from a canceled flight. At least another 1 or 2 hours on today. They definitely turn these airports into shopping malls. Got the crews getting this one ready to go out. Abdi, hi, how are you? Taking a walk through the Cancun airport. Share my experience with you a little bit as we're delayed and hopefully not stuck here in Mexico. Pretty good experience overall. Fascinating by the seaweed issues that they're resolving on the beach. Got to see some amazing baby turtles being hatched. Pretty eventful weekend. A little disrupting, missing an extra day of regular work. But we're gonna deal with it. Apparently here they don't announce any flight status over the loudspeakers. You gotta come here and check it out. And just I think most everything is delayed once again. Delay. Michael, you got it. We are in Cancun Airport. I think their tag thing is "See you in." Another quick snack place. We got a Starbucks within walking distance of another Starbucks. Pastries. That's some. With everybody's help today, we're going to break that 4,000 subscriber mark. We should next week be back to our tarpon feeding. We're doing down at Robbie's on the weekends. We missed this one due to this trip for family. But overall, it's worthwhile. Got to see some interesting things this weekend. And good time with the family. And Nico, hi, how are you? Thank you all for joining. We are in Cancun Airport. Doing a little walk around. In case the other sunglass shop wasn't enough, we got Ray-Ban here for you. Just Ray-Bans. Got a tequila market. Definitely nothing like Miami. Much cleaner. Much more organized. Looks like they're getting ready to do some expanding on the airport. They just need to work on getting enough flights to come in. They got an issue here with too many canceled and delayed flights in my eyes. The second trip we've had in a row, many months apart, but 2 delays and a cancellation. They need to definitely work on their infrastructure, more flights in and out to support all of these giant hotels they got here. This year looks like it's all local themed clothing. If y'all like this kind of stuff, let me know. And each time we go to an airport, we will do walkthroughs as long as we got the time. Give you a feel for the different airports that we go to over time. I still can't any of those big resort hotels they have here. Starbucks again. Going back through the other way, doing a little people watching and entertaining any questions y'all might have. Mostly got all their own versions of the snacks. And I think for the most part, they got better ingredients in them all. Soda's got real sugar. Some more of their localized artwork on the t-shirts. If y'all got any other suggestions for our channel to get into, I do a lot of localized traveling in South Florida. We're definitely open to that stuff. Once we hit our 4,000 subscriber mark, we're going to set up a giveaway of a IslandFlow tumbler. We'll set that up on a comment system. Still trying to work out the details on how we're going to do that. Essential oils. Tools. Handbags. Oh, we got a whole nother half of the terminal here to go through. This is a pretty good mix of beer and tequila, sushi and tequila. Learned a lot about tequila while we're here. And a good quality tequila needs no additives. It's just smooth. There's the other half of that wine bar. If anybody was into wines, they have a pretty decent selection here. Appreciate everybody joining in, help me pass the time, checking out the Cancun airport. Little sandwich shop and drinks. Definitely tell you, other than them having not enough planes coming and going, very clean and organized here. More pet stuff. Locally shop. I lost an Oakley jacket here one trip. Dropped off my bag and moments later we're looking for it, it was gone. Beauty spot. Got the candy shop here. This is the hot spot apparently in this section. Stop back for some M&Ms on the way. More silver and gold jewelry. Curious, those of you who have been hanging out with us for a while, if you got a preferred place that we've been to, suggestions for new places. Star Island Cafe. Need a to-go sandwich. A lot of silver section over here. Elephants and panthers. Rest of your silver animals. I usually see that stuff in brass, but not see it in silver here. Comical t-shirts. Pet friendly, human tolerant. It's always beer time. Are you stressed? Apparently they're lying.
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. Just need 5 more minutes on the game. No, thank you. Would not be good to start me drinking now. Some finer clothes here. We need a hat last second. They've definitely got you covered for whatever you need. Oh wow, it just keeps on going. Just keeps on going. Another sunglass hut. Our Ray-Ban so far. Another duty-free section. Got a giant airplane over here and go to 1 second. Curious, when y'all come to the airport, y'all just come here and sit in your seat and wait around, or do you go explore in the airport? It's just amazing that they get these things to get off the ground and fly for thousands of miles. Pretty cool. Anybody joining in, would appreciate if you let me know if we hit our 4,000 mark today. Our next big goal is going to be 5,000. We start to get YouTube to give us some more trust. And with the help of everybody out there, we're cruising right along that mark. We got another convenience store. I do like the fact that everything is open here. A lot of the airports you go to and half the stores are closed. Air Margaritaville. I think they got 2 of these here, maybe 1 in each terminal. Margaritaville in Cancun. So they either downsized or they have multiple Margaritavilles. I think we're in Terminal 4 right now. I think we've reached the end of our line here. So is that a pass? Nope, all shut down there. But overall, yeah, just 2 places closed that I've noticed. Yeah, smaller JetBlue flight over here. Another one a little more colorful. What's this one over here first? Another JetBlue, but there's no ASUR. One of the smaller planes. The one we saw earlier was much, much larger. I know some people can tell the difference just by looking at them. One thing I tell the difference from the outside is the brand. Got some more JetBlue. P.S. I love you. I think JetBlue and Frontier are both pretty good with doing little catchphrases on the side of their planes. I do appreciate all you coming in here and joining me on this little walk through the Cancun airport. Anything we pass by and we go back and check out, let me know. I gotta do some research later on, unless someone else out there can check it out now. If there's multiple Margaritaville restaurants at the Cancun airport. Very organized, peaceful airport. I think the only drama place in this whole airport is the initial check-in when they have all their cancellations. There's your restroom, water closets, and emergency exit. Next one is 3 minutes away. Got more of their great offers here. Buy two, get one free. Don Julio. Well, apparently, if you want the good tequilas, you gotta come here to the local shops, buy tours, and when you do that, you can get the locally made stuff that's not watered down, not over sugared, all natural ingredients. And from people that are all taste testing, said it was just much smoother. And they claim there's no hangover, especially when you drink it correctly. All your baseball hats. It was an interesting one we learned. We were in Brazil. Everybody loved the Yankees hat, but nobody even had any idea that it was for a baseball team. It was just a style thing. Manuel Squirrel Monkey. Jane H. Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Cruising around the Cancun airport, hoping that we only have a delay and not a cancellation again. I did check, and our flight coming in was at least in the air, just being delayed out of Mexico City airport. Got all your little leathers here, belts and boots. See a few more of the shirts here. Don't worry, be happy. That's definitely not a morning person. Back to the bar. You seem to be very Mexican resort influence here. Obi-Wan. Duck or rabbit? Poor Pluto. I think Pluto became a planet again for some reason. More espresso. Read between the lines. Nope. Eat, sleep, anime, repeat. It's a good day to be alive. So sorry. You guys get some good ideas with those t-shirts. I've got to get on the lookout for a way to do some t-shirt ideas I got stirring around. Amazon's not cooperating with some of them. Star Island Cafe. So this will be the third one that was closed in the whole airport that I've seen, but it is coming soon, so that's a good sign. And they will just stick a little store in anywhere they can. A little 8x12 spot, maybe. We've got some Southwest over here. So maybe out there has been to the Cancun airport before. Definitely more calm than previous times I've been here, but it's always been this clean and this orderly. Get your beach attire ready. Your jackets, your shirts, your backpacks, sunglasses, all Oakley approved. Need something for your travel companion. Get them all dressed up for the stay or the flight out. No shortage of food and drinks in this place. No shortage of tequila. And why is it anytime you are walking towards somebody, no matter which way you try to go, they try to go with you. You try to correct and they're also correcting. Cancun Airport. Doing a little walkthrough while we're waiting on our hopefully only delayed flight. After missing our flight yesterday due to cancellations. It's definitely always disrupting to be stuck in a different place, but being in another country is a whole different thing. There's some local artifacts here for your traveling needs. All kinds of unique stuff here, locally inspired, I guess. Get all your musical and a coconut maraca. Got some other shirts, other knick-knack souvenirs. More common t-shirts. souvenir glasses, shot glasses. Need a sombrero. We got you set up here. Need to keep yourself smelling good for your trip. They got you covered. And all the restaurants are all just definitely of commercial good quality, decent service. And a little bit of everything. Coffee to burgers to Oriental to Mexican. Burritos, tacos, and salad. Johnny Rockets and Guy Fieri's. Got your, wow, Swatch is still around. I didn't know the Swatch watch was still a thing. I know they helped design the smart car and hadn't heard much after that. Would love to know what the numbers are and what they actually sell here. Other than a snack for occupying time, definitely a drink because you can't bring liquids in past that mark right over there. Because apparently a bottle of water will take down an airplane. Gracias. M&M's always a travel companion. Only of assortment of liquors. Patron, Grey Goose, Jack Daniels. Yeah, Johnny Rockets got some good food and they're entertaining. This little circle here, you get lost in it real quick. They're pretty cool bottles here. So if you ever get a bar at the house, we'll definitely have to do some traveling to get these unique bottles. Very unique. Pretty cool designs. Plenty of localized treats, hot sauces, go check out that Johnny Rockets. Air Margaritaville, Gate 64. Your road map to all your good foods. You knows where I am, I don't know. Remember what movie that was from, but they were like, how does it know that's where I am? Got this pretty cool system here. Instead of yelling people's names and numbers out, they just put your ticket number on the screen and you gotta pay attention. Chicken tenders and big burgers. Yeah, we had an issue, not directly with a taxi, but because our flight was canceled yesterday, we were not able to reserve a private car. But the one trick that they told us was to ask security to let you back into arrivals. And when you go into arrivals, you're into the approved Mexican airport taxi service. So that was a good bit of information there. If you ever have to stay here, so you exit the airport, head over to where people are coming into the country. They will allow you, if you're kind to them, to enter that area through two securities, and then you can re-exit and find yourself a reliable taxi company there. Hello there, Dave with Cruise Adventures. Thank you for joining us. We're checking out the Cancun airport. I did a cruise here years ago to Cozumel for a day. I'm gonna say most of the stuff here is down towards Tulum though. That's where all the Mayan stuff was at. We tried to do a video of Mayan pyramids, but there was no service. And it's blazing hot. The phone was overheating. Oh, this side of the pond. We're not quite in LA. We're in Cancun, Mexico. I tell you, we are interested later on, come retirement, we're another doing a long cruise, not just these little 4 or 5 day cruises. I think cruising is great to go get a feel for an area. You stop by for a few hours, maybe a full day. If you find out you like that area, you can always travel back there. Oh yes, Panda Express. Always a good spot. And pretty consistent too, I imagine. Haven't done Princess yet. Did the dreaded Carnival before it turned into what it is. And that was cool because that was a 7-day with only 3 stops. Been doing Norwegian and Norwegian is amazing. MSC, I got mixed emotions. They got a ship that was out of Brazil. The people on the ship were good-hearted, but the ship is just heavily weathered. And like they just didn't care too much about the ship itself from corporate. But the best thing about that ship were the stops it did throughout Brazil. Very, very convenient for that aspect. But no air conditioning some days in the buffet area. The food was the same, they just changed the names. Unless you're looking for a party, from what I understand, there's just too many people on Carnival anymore. I definitely recommend Norwegian. We're supposed to be doing a Royal soon. We just gotta pick the dates. My issue with Royal is gonna be you gotta reserve everything. You can't just go there and decide I want to do this. You got to have reservations your whole week planned out in advance. Yeah, we got family who just got back from a Norwegian cruise line. I don't think I'll go on the water slides anymore after seeing what just happened. Well, we're gonna pick and choose. I think my favorite so far was doing the Baltic cruise on Norwegian. Great ship, great food, great people, amazing stops. Cancun here was kind of unique. We came by plane, not by cruise, but definitely a unique situation. I live in the city of Miami, so coming from one city to stay in a hotels like a city was not most amazing, but not a bad thing either. They got some cool ideas with all their activities between the slides and the trolley systems that hang you over the side of the ship. It's just hard to build confidence in that stuff anymore. At least the trolley stuff that hangs off the ship is going to be a wet landing. Ooh, some big chocolate croissants, big cinnamon rolls. Okay, through, we are in Cancun Airport. Doing a little walkthrough because we got a delayed flight after yesterday's cancellation. Talking earlier, if you ever get stuck in Cancun from a cancellation, if you go back outside, ask permission from the security, go back into the arrival section, you can then get to the reliable taxi and bus services there. It was the safest way to get back out into hotel areas with referred transportation. Cabo. My wife's been to Cabo a few times. It's definitely on my list. And Madrid will definitely be nice. Canary Islands for sure. Another one I want to do is Tahiti area by cruise. We stayed there for a few days 3 years ago. What an amazing trip that was. As we grow this channel larger, we'll start including more of those trips in our feeds. I can only imagine some of the fishing trips we go on in Cabo. Walk through this section here. I do appreciate everybody joining in and help me pass the time. Dave, it's been really good talking to you. Got some new ideas. Make sure y'all are subscribed, following along. We're open to ideas. Anything South Florida we can usually do on a day trip or a weekend getaway. We'll be getting back into our tarpon feeding excursions this weekend coming up. Those are always a good time for the whole family of hand feeding those big 100+ pound fish. Hearing all the screams of the tourists there from the excitement. Yeah, that Tahiti area is absolutely amazing. And actually did some shark swimming there too. If you have time, you can check some of my old videos. Amazing coral pools they have at the hotels. The tour guides take you out to swim with black-tip sharks, manta ray swimming. Absolutely amazing. We can get up here to Margaritaville again. I think we're gonna call it a day. So if we got the 4,000 subscribers, we're going to be setting up a giveaway and be doing another one at 5,000. It's definitely not possible without you all help and watch spreading this channel. I'm very impressed with the way that y'all have made this channel grow in the past month. Absolutely great chatting with you. Hopefully we can catch up on another trip. We're back at the t-shirts. So it is just so much more peaceful here than Miami and Fort Lauderdale and most of the other U.S. airports. Definitely keep in mind for Princess Cruise Line. I've heard great things, just hasn't gotten on our list yet, but we'll definitely put it higher up on the list of priorities. We're getting close to Margaritaville, not quite yet. It's the one place you can go to for consistent food and service. A little bit of Jimmy Buffett atmosphere everywhere you go. He's got his sombrero on. Yeah, we're gonna get up here in just a moment. And once again, I want to thank everybody for joining in and encouraging me to share this stuff. Definitely feel free to add a comment later on. Let me know what to check out next. But in the meantime, we're going to go patiently wait for our plane and do what we got to do. Be on the lookout for some more of the AI shorts we're doing and plenty of more nature beach combing and tarpon feeding. Until then, we'll see ya. Thank you.